I was skeptical about this one, to be honest. I mean, the Nikon ZF mirrorless camera, body only, it just sounds old school, right? But, I have to admit, I was intrigued by its classic design. I remember lugging around film cameras when I was a teenager, and seeing the nostalgic value in something like this was really appealing to me. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. I'm a digital native, so I'm used to using the latest and greatest tech, but there's something about a camera that's just meant to be held, you know? And that's exactly what this camera is, a beautifully crafted piece of equipment that feels like a work of art in your hands. Now, I know what you're thinking, can it still deliver in terms of image quality? And my answer to that is a resounding yes. With its 24.5 MP full-frame BSI CMOS sensor, you're getting some of the highest quality images you can imagine. And when you combine that with the XP7 processor, you're talking about a camera that's going to handle anything you throw at it. From landscapes to portraits, action shots to wildlife photography, this camera has got you covered. But what really got me excited about the Nikon ZF was how fast and reliable it is. I've spent hours shooting with it, and I've never had any issues with autofocus or shutter speed. It's a game changer for event photographers, for sure, but even for enthusiasts like me, it's a total joy to use. Advanced autofocus and stabilization are key, obviously, and the Nikon ZF delivers on both counts. I was shooting a family portrait session the other day, and I was able to lock onto the kids' faces easily, even when they were moving around like crazy. And for video shooters, you're going to love the range of options available, from 4K at 60 frames per second to HDR and log support. This camera has got the features you need to take your content to the next level. It's worth noting that while the design may be classic, the build quality is anything but outdated. I've been carrying the Nikon ZF with me in my bag for weeks now, and it still looks and feels brand new. The ergonomics are spot on, and the manual controls are a joy to use. Of course, no camera is perfect, and there are a few things that you might want to keep in mind. One thing is that the battery life isn't as long as I'd like. You'll need to plan carefully if you're doing long shoots. And the other thing is that the camera's menu system can be a bit overwhelming at first, but once you get used to it, you'll find it's actually very intuitive. Overall, I'm really impressed with the Nikon ZF mirrorless camera. For anyone looking for a high-quality imaging experience with a classic twist, this is definitely worth checking out. And as a bonus, it's a fantastic option for those who want to take their photography to the next level, but don't need the latest and greatest features. Link is in the description if you want to check the latest price on Amazon. If you decide to pick one up, I'd love to see what you're doing with it, so be sure to tag me in your posts.